Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I am here to talk about and review The Incredibles. The Incredibles is a 2004 animated film, Pixar Disney film, that was written and directed by Brad Bird. And the plot is we meet Mr. Incredible, who is voiced by Craig T. Nelson, and he's the resident superhero of this city. He has super strength. He's kind of the big dog. You also have Elastigirl, who ends up being his wife. She's voiced by Holly Hunter, and then the two of them get married. They have kids, they start a family, and this is where the movie gets really smart. And I almost wasn't expecting this. I don't know if it was because it's an animated movie or what, but I just wasn't expecting the plot to go in this direction where we see that the city starts regulating superheroes, almost like what we would eventually see in the Civil War or the Marvel universe, where the government isn't okay with superheroes doing whatever they want. So this family decides to keep it low, to not go out there and be superheroes, crime fighting and whatnot. But Mr. Incredible, he still has it in him. He still wants to do so. Of course, all of this chaos begins when one crazy fan who feels rejected by Mr. Incredible goes dark and comes up with the scheme to kill superheroes out there, so the family has to stop this person once and for all. Now, what I thought of The Incredibles is I love this movie. I do. Believe it or not, I just watched this movie for the very first time just now, and to some people that might sound insane, crazy, but with animated movies, Disney, Pixar films, like I grew up with certain movies, but then once I got to a certain age, once I became a teenager, I guess I just stopped watching animated movies. And I'm recently trying to get back into it. I'm recently trying to get caught up or watch some things here and there. But this is one of those movies that everybody talks about. Everybody references as being not just a great animated movie, a great Disney Pixar film, but a great superhero movie, a great movie in general. And I watch this, I look at the plot, I look at the characters, I look at the powers they have, the abilities they have, and I go, wow, this is officially the best Fantastic Four movie I've ever seen. It's insane because technically this movie came out a year before the original Fantastic Four movie, the Tim Story one. But this movie, I can't believe just the dynamics between the characters and the family and just how much you buy them as a family. The relationships between the mother and how Holly Hunter, she wants to be a mom. She's a stay-at-home mom. She's taking care of the kids. She lets her husband go out at least once a week to go bowling, but he's really going out with Samuel L. Jackson's character. Yes, Samuel L. Jackson is in this movie. He does the voice for Frozone. And he used to be a superhero too with Mr. Incredible. On this particular night, they go out and secretly do some crime fighting and saving people. It's a way for them to still do it and keep up with it. And just all of these relationships, all of these side stories of character building was what I was really impressed with. And everything, like I said, with superheroes being regulated and not being allowed to go out there anymore. All of this was really smart, not just for an animated movie, because that's true, but just for superhero movies. If you think about it, at the time, this is before the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is even before the Dark Knight trilogy. This is before we got our influx of superhero films. So the fact that this movie got made, the fact that this movie, this script is as good as it is and as character driven as it is, and I'm sitting here and I care so much for this family. I care about what's going to happen to them and are they going to stick together. I really enjoyed them being a team. That comes towards the end of the movie, because a lot of the movie is Mr. Incredible, where he's wanting to go out there and be a hero again. The glory days. He wants to relive all of that. But it's and all of that was great. That story was great as well. He's kind of keeping it secret from his wife because he just doesn't want to deal with the drama. But once they become a team, a superhero fighting team, that's where you get even more behind the movie. That's where even some of the action scenes, it's animated, I know, but some of the action scenes and them going up against these guys who have guns, that's another thing. This is an animated PG movie, and there are people shooting at them with real bullets. It's not lasers like some cartoons that you see on TV. You see superhero characters get killed, like blow up or just die. This is all in this film. And not only that, Jason Lee plays the villain, Syndrome. Syndrome used to be this young kid who idolized Mr. Incredible, looked up to him, and wanted to be a part of the team, wanted to be a sidekick, but he was shunned away. Incredible just was like, you're a kid, get out of here, go back home, all of this stuff. And this kid grew up to be a villain, grew up to hate him and want to kill superheroes. But his plot actually kind of makes sense. It's weird. It's one of the few villains that you could say, I understand this dude. Not only does he feel rejected and he's mad about that, but he's gonna take out all of these superheroes, create these robot drone things to destroy the city or begin to, so that he could swoop in, pretend to be the superhero, gain all of the glory, become this, what he's always wanted to become. So that was interesting. This film, I can't gush over The Incredibles enough. It's one of those movies that I can understand now why so many people talk it up. I can understand why so many people love this movie, because I am now one of them. The Incredibles, great film. I really enjoyed it. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen The Incredibles. What did you think of it? Do you love it as well? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.